Good evening. It is another lovely Sunday evening out here in the Netherlands. It is 6 in the evening and we're gonna get started with some more Ostriv. So let's see how that goes. Town's running. We see a lot of greens, even though there's lots of houses and stuff behind this. We planted a lot of trees, so that's cool. And while you gaze upon the beautifulness of the town, that gives me the option to say, hey, Roadhog! Hey, Kevin, good to see you both. How are you doing today? I hope all is good and that you're all fine. Here all is well. Had a nice, lovely, chill day. Made some recordings and all that kind of stuff, so that's good. Even did some work in the garden. It wasn't like 8 degrees out, so, well, good chance to do some work. And it's going to be colder and colder the rest of the week. Will be 0 degrees this night, and tomorrow again 8 degrees. But after that it will slowly go down and down, even frost in the night. So I just took the advantage of today. It's probably cold everywhere. Hello Volodymyr, welcome in, good to see you. How are you doing? So we are building a school, which is nice for the kids to get some education. Sorry, little cough there. We are building a gazebo with it, we are building the arch for it, and we were working on the brewery. But we had to get some stones for it, I think, or was it bricks? I don't remember. Stones, probably. We do have 1100 stones now, though, so we should be able to finish this now. Guess we are waiting on the bricks. No, we have enough bricks as well. Let's go ahead with the brewery, so that at least we can start to use it all. And we're probably soon enough going to build a second brewery. So let's get that second brewery up, because that just means that we can double up on production and also make some money on the beer if we are to sell it. I don't know if I'm allowed to. Roadhog will probably protest if I will start to sell some beer, but we can always try. Another thing we need here then is good resource supply. So let's make sure. I think we should get 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then we should probably also get some carts out here so that transporting stuff will be a bit easier and faster. So there we go. Well, that's a whole nice industry area. That's good. Just from the uploaded video of Ostriv. Ah, yes, I had one done, so I thought, well, you know what, let's just upload it. A little bit later than usual, but it's there. And finally, yeah, we have enough, we had enough food. Actually, too much. It was spoiling a bit and we could sell some. Always a problem I like to have, so that town's going pretty well. And it's still fun, even after, like, what is it, 59 episodes now or something? Still fun to build that town and make it even bigger and keep it going, so that's cool. And I saw Cooper posted today something about his town in the Discord. Also add a lot of villagers in that one, so that's nice. You are not allowed to give away beer for free. Oh, well, I didn't mean give away for free. I'm going to sell it to other towns. I'm not going to give it away. I mean, why would I give it away if I can make some money off it? Alright, so they're bringing in more and more resources, more and more stones. Ah, I misread. We need more stone than we have right now, so we can't finish it. Well, at least they're adding up more and more of the resources that we have, so that's the good news. And then we'll just move it over. We can already set up the whole other infrastructure and maybe get everything ready for the first batch. Let's buy some Horilka now again, so that we have plenty for our town. And yeah, we don't need iron, we don't need any of the others, so we can just leave it at that. But at least we get some extra Horilka. You are a voter, ask politely follow, as in if you don't, he will visit every day. Well, Roadhog gets free beer in town, so he should be good, and if we give him enough, he won't even notice if some is gone, so should be good. Too bad we already have that stone shortage, though. Another thing is, there are small trees here. They should not be growing into big trees, but they will be there in the area. And they will stay there. So what you can do is you can simply remove them now. So they won't clutter up the area if you want to build something else. I hope at some point they will add some random trees growing too. But on the other hand, it can also mess up your town where you carefully planted trees and all. So I don't know. It could also be an idea that you can set an area where trees can randomly grow instead of making the whole area in a way that you plant the trees in nice rows. But if Rodok comes, I wouldn't be able to give it away. We'd be drinking it together. Yep. And it'll be a hard time getting enough beer for you both of you to drink together and still have leftovers. So that's probably not going to work out. Okay, this doesn't need stone, so that's good. They can still deliver all the goods while they build the gazebo. That still needs a little bit of wood though, so hope that comes in soon. There comes some more. They're really going with the landscape. Still 3,000 wood to go. 2,000 wood to go. But yeah, now they're going to build it quickly. So I think that's the last of the wood. Yes, there they are. Okay, good. Here comes the gazebo. And then the school area is ready. Let's get a teacher in. Hello, Palanya. Let's teach. Hopefully we get some smart kids now. And then we'll see. Ooh, Wonders raid. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. That's much appreciated. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Mowgli. Welcome in. How are you two doing? Hope all is well. This is okay. We don't need anything in there to sell yet. And yeah, this is okay. What do we need to bring here? Ah, they're still waiting on the sand, but it's coming. Question is where? It might be that this guy is bringing some sand. Yes, there's the sand. So now they can finish this brick arch. And that'll be fun. I needed something relaxing after RV there yet. Yeah, I've watched a bit of that. That's pretty hectic and chaotic and lots of laughs and stuff. Not really my game, but seems fun. Okay, we got our arch. So now we have a nice entranceway to the school. I mean, imagine going to school in a building that has an arch like that. That's cool. So hope the kids do well in school. Well, there's only 5 kids, but well, at least those 5 get an education. The booze are coming in, so our tavern should be stocked. Yeah, here's our tavern, right in the trees. So we should have enough booze in the tavern all the time. This one could actually fill up nicely. If they were to bring in the booze. We have to wait for the boat to come. Once the boat comes in. Does it come from this way? I think so. Nope, the other way. Okay, so the boat comes this way. There it is. A boat full of booze. Luckily no pirates that could take it away, so that's good. So how's Mowgli doing? Hope you're good too. Nice green city. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Have some nice green areas in town. Ooh, let's buy a bit of mead too. That should keep everybody happy for a while. Okay, this farm is filled up. We have too much food and stuff. What are we doing with all the buckwheat? Well, we are producing 8,000 a year and we're selling only 4,000. So we can probably grow the town quite a bit, but the amount of food that we have. This farm is full and they still have a lot of fields to harvest, so that is an issue. I have to make sure that's gonna be there. There are no graves near the school. Children have no place to play. Well, there's a whole neighborhood here that they can terrorize, so I think they should be fine. I'm good, thank you. Yourself? I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm okay. It's had a nice day, so that's good. I thought last time we actually built a few extra granaries, but now I'm not so sure anymore. Buckwheat potatoes. No, we didn't. Okay, so we need an extra granary in an interesting place to store excess food. Most likely buckwheat and potatoes, I think. See, these have buckwheat, a little bit of hemp, but that's hemp seeds. Oh, we could get an oil maker then. And barley. Ah, we have the first barley. Well, that's what this one is for. Let's do barley in here and hops. 5,000 each. That should get it done. And this should already help to clear out some space in that farm. And since the farms are not doing any harvesting, let's do a manual one for now. Okay, so this one gets the hops and the barley. In here we should store the beer that we are going to make. And lots of it. Let's get a lady in here, but we don't have to produce anything yet. And then we can see later on what we do with this one. But this is for sure helping to get rid of a lot of the barley. It's 1,450 coming in already. That's good, that's good. Hey, Donny! Good to see you. How are you doing? There couldn't be any pirates in this game. Our pirates operated in the Baltics and the Volga tributary. Yeah, that's why I'm happy there are no pirates here. So that we, the booze arrives safely for you and Roadhog to enjoy. This is the central part of town. So if we want to store some extra food in a granary, might as well just do it somewhere here. I think that's the best place to... But I kind of want some... Well, we have industry here already, so we could just go with 2 granaries here. Let's leave some room for the road to continue up. Oh, we can actually do it like this. Because then the road can continue upward. We'll just build 2 granaries here. One for potatoes and one for the excess buckwheat. Do we have excess potatoes? Not yet, but we do have a lot of excess buckwheat, so that's part of the problem. Okay. We have another cart shed ready, cart parking, so let's get the cart so that they can do some more transporting. And we can see that the hops are now being brought in, so those can also be transported in here. They took out almost all of the barley. They're still doing the harvesting here and making sure that it gets ready. So is the barley fields already harvested? Oh, they're sowing it already. Winter barley. Ah, that's the winter stuff. Oh, wow, that brings in a lot. That's good. Good, thank you. How's you? I'm fine, thanks. Had a nice day. What have you done today, Donny? Hope you had a nice day. Well, there's a road forming here. There's a lot of people walking in and out to get this all in. That's actually good. I just wonder why they all go in here and then walk all the way back, go over there and bring it in. They should also just be able to walk like this. Oh, there's a few doing that now. Okay, good. They're like, oh, I'm gonna take the shortcut. Oh, and for those that haven't seen it yet, here they've just uploaded a little clip from, I don't know, 2.5 minutes. With her and Adam doing a stream, flying in space. It's without any context, but it's pretty funny. So if you haven't watched that, go check it out. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's build the granary, since we still don't have the stone that we need for the brewery. We still need 800 stone. Yeah, we all agree on that, Jessica. We want to see Donny die, but only if he's up for it. And if he's not, well, then we won't see him die. Okay, 2 carts are in already. Great. Wow, they're still working with the barley harvest. I think right now, though, we should tell these to not hire any laborers by hand, because those are needed on the farms soon too for all the harvesting. See, these are almost done ripening, so they need to get harvesting there. So we better do that. Protected. Why is that protected? Slaughter. Slaughter, slaughter. Okay, let's get some more leather in. Well, only from the first cow shed. Oh, one here. At least this will get us more shoes. That will make the ladies happy. Oh, don't worry about it, Donnie. Whenever you're ready, you're ready. And we'll be there if you are, and if not, well, then we won't be there. Okay, the granary. It has all of the resources, so they can start to build it. They also have the resources in this one. But they're also helping out on the farms. We have fewer builders at the moment. See, we've set this up so that there's fewer builders in the harvesting season. So from now on, building will go a little bit slower. I'm just thinking, where do they have the stones? I think it's Balaklia. So let's go there. And see if we have stones there, because we do need a lot more stones for that brewery. I'm already out of stones. I'm not happy with that. Kind of don't want to be out of stones, but it is what it is. All the hops are done, though. That's good. And after this month, the ladies will go out. And this already gives us some good stuff as soon as we finish the brewery. Luckily, it doesn't spoil. And yeah, they're trying to slowly empty this out, but that's not really working out. Do we have some space in these granaries? Not a lot, a little bit. So it's also no use. Ah, here we have one. Good. Let's stack this one with buckwheat. Oops. Misclicked there. Only hire ladies. Let's put in 2 ladies. We do have this one, which is done for supply of construction. I think we had another one just for construction. And special delivery. So we can do a special delivery here. And we could tell them to use a cart to move at least 4,000 of this with carts, so that they'll do it relatively quickly and put it in there. Then we'll use this one for potatoes. So at least now we have some dedicated storages for all the products that we might have a lot of. And that should help out. Oh yeah, 300 stone. Not enough, but it's a little bit more, so that's good. That's good. Can we sell some clothing? Not much, so let's not do that. AFK for a short while. I have to go get some leftover food from yesterday in Bami with homemade Shanghai beef. Nice! You do that! You do that! Will definitely die eventually in several decades. Yeah, that's true, but we just love him dying in this war games, so... Alright, let's see. Shoes. Yeah, we can sell a bit of shoes. We can sell charcoal, which is always good. Can't sell clothing. I think I'm going to buy a little bit more iron. And there we are. Oh, we can also sell some buckwheat now, since we have so much. Let's just put in 1,000 buckwheat here. We're immediately getting it, so that's good. And then we'll just sell 1,000 buckwheat. That'll help with the leftovers. That's just not going very fast with the carts and picking this up, so... It's reserved, but they're not picking it up yet, so... Luckily we're not building anything, because they need to wait for the stone, so... I guess this is the time where we can set up a new neighborhood and have them build that. So that we can get extra hands to do all the jobs. Where should we continue building a neighborhood? Well, since we have industries here now, we might expand this way. I don't know, we might move this one, although that's pretty well placed. We might move this one and start to... It's also not the best place, I think. Sorry, I keep coughing. I need to sip for my drink. Hey, Colt4, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Right, time to build a few houses here. Even if it will only be a few, I think that's good. So this is where the street basically goes. So if we do this... Can probably put one in the middle, not two. Yeah, so this will be a little bit more spacious housing, I guess. We could actually do it like this. Need another house. Smaller one. Yes, there we go. Do a little block here and then... All we need is one more here and then we have a small block of houses. And then I also want to try some other shapes again, but this is not really the part of town where to try other shapes. We could do that out here maybe. Let's move these over so that they don't waste their time on that. And they should now start to build houses. Alright, they did most of the emptying out of the field, or did most of the harvesting. Now they need to empty out the fields. They're getting rid of the buckwheat now, but there's already a new big batch coming in, so that is something. They did put 1900 in here already, so that is helpful, but they need to work harder. Yeah, they're busy here near too. Fruits being brought in, that's already well, lots of fruits. Uh-oh, almost filled up on fruits too. Can we sell fruits somewhere? Dried fish? Don't think so. Can sell apples though. Should we do that? I think so. Sorry, since we have so many. Let's sell 1,000 apples. One. Yep, that should do it. Yes, you're good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Be back in a moment. Gotta gorge myself with buckwheat with pork. You do that, Vladimir. And Jessica's also grabbing some food. Everybody's getting food. Well, you all enjoy it. Okay, so they built this little neighborhood now. I guess we still have to make sure then that these people have some water soon. And put a few trees in here. I mean, it takes a while for these to grow, so might as well plant them already. Okay. Some bushes. You want it to be a green town. So there we are. First stuff for the first house coming in. Is our thatchery keeping up? I thought we had a storage too for some thatch. Yeah, here. Okay. Oh, we have 10,000 thatch in store anyway, so we are good. There's 2,000 more in here, 2,000 more in here, so we have 14,000 thatch available always. So I say we're pretty good on the thatch. Shouldn't be a problem. Here they come in to buy charcoal. As soon as they load it up, we actually get the money for it. So hopefully they will quickly load it up. Looks like they're busy though. There's nobody coming in. Oh, there's one. Buying shoes. Oh, they're filling up the place. They're not really taking a rest, going to work. Wow, a lot of them are taking a rest. He's going to work, so hopefully... And he too. Okay, come in. You two. Come. Go do your job. Give those carts what they need. Working. Ah, we have one working now, so he should be putting in stuff. See, there he goes. And then we see the money go up every time he delivers his stuff. And now this one is leaving with 500 shoes. This one should be leaving with a lot of charcoal. Yep, 1,000. This one is delivering iron for us. Good. This one is buying charcoal again. We're good. If I miss anyone, sorry. No, you don't. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just say, hi everyone, and you're good. That's how I do it sometimes, especially in busy chats. I mean, it's just hard to always keep up with everything, so... That's the way it works. Okay, so we got the 300 stones in, I think. Still need 800, so we still need another 500 stones. But the more we buy them, the quicker it should refill in the other towns. So that is something to keep in mind. That's why I'm always trying to buy as many stones as I can right now. And we're probably going to do that even if we don't need stones. We're probably still going to keep buying them so that the actual supply in that town will go up significantly. So that we will never run out. Because we can't simply produce any more stones ourselves now, so... This is actually pretty good, because once all these trees are gone, and these as well, we just get a big open spot for some expansions. Now, we have industries here. Kind of going to reserve this whole area for industry. So we might as well... Can we build a sand pit somewhere here? No. Kind of want to move the sand pit so that this will be a street then, and then here we can build more housing again. But we have to find another place for the sand pit. Doesn't have to be necessarily out here. I don't think we have industry here that needs sand or anything. Oh, the brickworks need sand, so we might be good if we can keep it a bit close here. But this is also housing. What we could also do is just build a sand pit somewhere and store sand. Can we store sand? No. Ah, that's sad. Would be nice if we could actually store sand so that you can put the sand pit away and then still get it all in. Now we might have to leave it out here. Not so good, but we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, these wells of course also need stones. 85. Are we out of stones already? Did they use it all for this? No, we had more. What else used up stone then? I'm so used to just being able to use stone. Did they bring it in here? No. So... That's weird. We had 300 stones. Must have used it for something else then. There is no other explanation. Oh well. Is what it is. That's something that I think should get a little bit of rebalance. Like how much stone you can get from a map. There's only so much. How quickly you can import it. It's really slowing the game down now because we simply can't do anything with it. So, I don't know. That's kind of sad. We'll get there though, but... They can still get limestone. That's the good news. We're still making lime and all that stuff, so that's good. When we're done collecting for this, we get another badge. A messenger from Merefa. We can sell some salt there. We have 5,000 in the export stock, so let's sell it all. We can sell the buckwheat. Yes. Let's also do the 300, by the way. That's good. Yeah, we still have warm clothing. No problem. We have plenty of wheat. Could buy the hemp for threads and cloth. Yeah, why not? Makes extra clothing. That's good. So this will be industry that will be removed after we are done with all the limestone. So then there can be more houses here too. This one will eventually be removed, so then we can build more houses here. A step-by-step process, but we'll get... Ooh, 10 kids in school. This is the only school we have, right? Oh, we have 2. Okay, 20 kids in school. Town of 500. Yeah, that's not so many. Yep. Rodo's having dinner while Colt 4 just came up. Woke up. Well, yeah, that's the nice thing with all the different time zones. Okay, so all the fruits are removed. Turned it all into dried fruits and put it in here. That's the good news. Let's check. Yeah, for every row house we're going to need at least 1,000 stone. Well, these use a little bit less. So, even for the row houses, it's gonna be tough to get the amounts of stone that we want to build those row houses. It's okay though. And I mean, we're now building houses here, so we have This house ready. And this house on the way. 2 are already done. Let's move these over because we're not going to build any of these 2 wells soon. Ah, 1 well already requires 400. Okay. I'm going to build a old-fashioned well in here. Because I can. Because I want them to have water. Might as well just remove this one. And then they should take all those stones back. And we can put those into the brewery. Peas! Let's make Vladimir healthy. Well, if you eat a little bit of pasta with a lot of peas, that can really add to the flavor. And you have the good of both worlds. Didn't we build another graveyard last time? I thought we did. Nothing out here, nothing out here, there's nothing out here. I thought we made an extra graveyard. We skip on that. I think we skipped it. Okay. Well, you know. We need to give the not so much alive people a place. Oh, we can still do them out here. Okay. We have the bushes out here. I don't think the dog grows bushes, but probably Gilder rose. Okay, I don't know. Let's make a row of bushes here. And then make a few extra burial plots. Okay, we still had a few spaces here, so that's good. But now we have a few extra. Nice. Hey, Cirrus, welcome in. Of course I'm doing it wrong. That's how you know me. And see you soon, since you already said be right back. That was fast. We have 1,000 salt. Can we sell a bit of extra salt here? 300. Ooh, that's going to be the money. Oh well. I know I'm going to destroy these logs so that these will all go and keep logging and remove more of the trees. We can actually build this well soon. So that they have water here. Okay, so the sand pit is a persistent problem because we don't have another place to build it anywhere soon, anywhere close. Maybe here. Oh, here maybe. Not so sure, but this could work. At least we can put it somewhere else for now so that we can build houses here. We can always think of what to do with it another time. Oh, we can even place one here. Oh, if we remove that well, we can just place it here. And it will be in an even better spot for this industry. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. Demolish. Let's build a new one. I don't know, right here should be good enough. Yep, and then we built the sand pit here. We remove that one. That's for the brickworks. The sand pit. Could just go something like this. For the brickworks. And then they can use the sand and we can start building housing out here. Oh, good. It is not that. Buckwheat were a bit runny. So as my revenge, either pasta on Tuesday will be on overcooked side or mushy peas on Wednesday will not be so mushy. So far, it's 4 for the peas. Nice. Well, you know, nothing wrong with peas. Okay, since we are going to remove the sand pit soon, we might as well get started here now on some buildings. F1. It's probably going to be long. Yeah, going to be too long. I was kind of afraid of that. Halfway into that one and halfway into this one. So probably move this to a more convenient place for the line. I'm checking the lines out here and I'm trying to make this somewhat, I don't know, symmetrical or whatever. So we have 3 lines here basically, and then one extra here and one extra here, so that you kind of get the same shape. At least that's the idea. And now we have done this already with all the houses on the outside, and kind of the same here. The houses are on the outside, the entrances are on the outside. So now I'm kind of trying the same, but then put the houses on the inside. 200 more stones. Good. That's at least a few stones. Not enough yet for the beer maker, but it is something. Okay, so let's press F1 again. Here we go. And then the question is, how long should this be? And if we make it too wide, for now at least, and then probably should do something like this. Not sure how this will look, that's why this is trial and error. Probably have to make it as long as possible. How did we do that out here? Pretty sharp corners. Then we were able to do it. Maybe if we go like this. Yep. Okay. So now we kind of get the same ideas on the other side, but now with the thing inside. I'll make it as long as possible. I think that will look the best. Although it kind of looks weird. Kind of looks weird. Making it shorter also looks a bit weird. I think this one should be smaller. I don't know. We'll try. It's always a little bit of that with this. Always a bit of trying. Oh, now I can't see the lines very well anymore. Can we make this a very tiny entrance? That would also be interesting. So there should be 2 lines here. That's okay. Now this is another line and this is one wider. As far as I can tell by the lines. This should be slightly wider. Okay, so here we got 1. I don't think it's perfect, but it's something. I just hardly can see those lines anymore. Hey, PSV! Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Building in hexagons again. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully. Okay, so these 2 line up. Now this should be another very... Maybe we should just do more houses then. So let's put it like that and then go... Kinda looks relatively the same. We could just do a bunch more, I think, than normal. Build P for Patmos. Done the shape already. Well, this is still different from what we've done already. I'm just trying stuff, so... This is smaller. This should be slightly longer, though, I think. I don't know, let's see how we end up if we do another one. Doing it straight is probably not gonna cut it already, so we'll do it like this and then more like this. I think we can see what it looks like once we make the form bigger and once we get it longer. Right now you can't really see what it's turning into yet. kind of feels like this is a bit out of... Yeah, this should be... This one should be pretty much like this then. But the gardens get smaller though, but... We can make this slightly longer, and we can make this slightly longer. Might be a little bit better, like this. Okay. And the big question, of course, is what's going to be on the inside. And where are we going to leave an opening for the people to get in and out? That might also be a thing. But sometimes you can even have something in your mind and you never know if it's going to work out actually as you have it planned. So you just have to try it sometimes. Just go with the flow, try, see what it's becoming if you try to build it. And then maybe it's nice, keep it. If it's not, just delete it. That's the whole idea of this game. You can just delete stuff. Okay, that's another one. Messenger from Mereva. Let's sell a little bit of buckwheat. Let's sell some salt. That's gonna be it. Okay, another one. This is so not being in the correct shapes and all, but it is something. I mean... Okay. Okay, we're getting there. And then I'll probably soon remove one house and use that as the entrance to this. Okay, there we go. Okay, these two are pretty much opposite, so it kind of does work. Cool. Okay, that's another one. And then I might remove this one to be the main street here. I'm going to slow the game down a little bit so that we don't lose too much time, because right now we're not building anything yet. That is on purpose, because I don't want to get started on building this since I'm not sure if this is actually what it's... if this is like how I want it to be. As soon as we're done, we can really start making this. And I think this can be pretty interesting. And contrary to Roadhog's beliefs, we don't have the shape yet, so it can be interesting. And it can be a complete failure. That's also an option. That's the fun of Ostriv. Just go build ahead, have fun, and then you'll see later whether it's nice or not. Okay, slightly bigger. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Can we do... If we can do one more here, and then make it straight out like this, and then one more here too with also a street effect, then we might already be good actually. Because I think, yeah, this should be the main street then. Can do it a little bit more like this so that we can... No, I'm gonna try and make this a main street kind of idea. Yes. Okay, one more. But then on this side. There we go. Okay, so now they can't get in on this side. The problem is that every time they will go in and out, they have to go all this way, which is very much not efficient. So... we just remove this one, we can use the spaces out here. We can still fence this off as a street and put the wells and stuff in here. And then we have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses on each side. So 10 houses in total. And then we'll see. Okay, well, I still have a little bit of mixed feelings about this, but I think it looks okay. I'm nice that I kept going so that now I can see what it actually looks like. And it looks better than I anticipated, so that's already a bonus. And it's another different area. I like that about the town, so that's already good. Hey, Anime! Welcome in, good to see you. How are you today? Well, our shack this morning have brought us a guest, considering that there's at least a half a meter of snow around and minus 18. It is quite a feat. Nice. Minus 18. Wow, that's very cold. I'm happy I'm here. It is a little on the frosty side this week. Well, that's the understatement of the week. It's been an interesting experience, lol, but I'm making it work. Ah, your new job. Okay, good. Well, you know, as long as it pays the bills, that's good. And then all the rest is bonus, I guess. But nice to hear that you're making the best of it. You built a Hendekajon. Something new. Yeah, it's something new. A Hendekajon, apparently. Well, you know that kind of stuff. I didn't really bother with figuring out what it is, but that's okay. Okay, so let's go like this. We can go speed 2 again, because, hey, they can now just speed up and build this. Okay, then we can start to put water in here. AKA a well. There we go. More fences. Okay, this will make it look a little bit more like this is the real street. Now this street's pretty wide, so we can probably just set a few benches here, and then also some trees, of course. Yeah, 3 benches, that should do it. Okay, I like the birch trees, so let's put those in. So this will be the entrance to this area for a little bit. And then these guys don't have a market yet, so we also need to give them a market space. So gazebo in the middle. Well, what we can do then is put a gazebo exactly in the middle. And then we can probably... Yeah, this should have a side entrance. I don't know why, but it should have a side entrance. We can also do some market stalls in here, I guess. Okay, so let's put a gazebo there. And then we need at least 2 market stalls. They should probably go on this side, because people get in on this way. So on this side you want some view, I guess. So let's build 2 marketplaces here. We have a messenger in though, so I'm getting distracted because, hey, I can make some money. Deal, deal. Yes, deal. 300 in the export stock. Well, then we can only sell 300 apples, that's for sure. Do we need to import something? Nope. Okay, good. Let's set this up. We need to sell buckwheat, dried fruit, potatoes. That's the main sources of food. And those 3... we'll already make sure that we get all the food needs met, so that's good. There we go. And then this one can do some bonus stuff. I just don't know if we have any bonus stuff. We only have cheese, or we should have cheese. We have flour if we make enough right now. And we're not... are we doing fish yet? I believe we have a bit of dried fish. And maybe sell some more beer already on here, so that as soon as we produce beer, we actually sell it. That might be good. Let's put in a plus. I'll check chat soon, people. And let's do this one and then apply to all, so that all of that is set to all of the places. Okay, there we go. Now they still don't have a... Oh, they have the 2 granaries like this are very close, so that's good. You know what, we might just change this number up to 10,000. And then put in some of the other stuff that we need in that marketplace. So the dried fruits, the flowers, the dried fish... we can do 2,500 of this. We can do 250 flour, 250 fish. And cheese. That's all that we need in here. And we have all the foods in here. Not big numbers, just small numbers, but that's fine. There we go. Should probably turn... Oh, there's no labor by hands. That's good. Let's see. Doing good. I'm planning on picking up a computer with my first paycheck. Oh, nice, anime. Nice. Good, good, good. So how's PSV doing? Hope all is well. Thanks for the tip for the gazebo. Maybe you already answered my question how you were, but I missed it. Did you see that man's stuffed Man City? Oh, talking about football again, of course. Hit the bar with a penalty. Oh, wow. How's your team doing, Donny? As you know, I don't really follow football, so I don't know. Okay, this one is getting fully stocked. That's great, because then at least they can buy the basics of food. Which is quite the important thing. This little area has everything set up, so that's great. Except for the resources, the stones. We have 300 in there. We have 300 more stones. We need... Oh, I think we might have enough stones now to build the brewery. That should be done ASAP. Bad, we are still 4th though, but bad this season. Ah, okay. Well, you know, I guess 4th is probably for a team that was champion last year not so good. But still, I mean, could also have been like 12th or whatever, so it's not that bad, I guess. I love the detailing this game lets you do. Yes, yes, but I would like some more different detailing things though. But yeah, it is very nice. I mean, and also the details that's in the game. Like these bricks are now drying. These bricks are drying outside, which is cool. You actually see the bricks. If there's more batches drying, you will see those too. So all those details are in here. There's bricks drying here too. Now there's another batch drying. So that's so cool. I love that. You can really see the things that they're doing. Of course, if you don't place trees in the way. Oh, there's a train coming. Chook. Buckwheat, charcoal, clothes, apples. Here's the Dekachi train. Hopefully there's a few people at work, because, oh, they're all taking a rest. Oh, this one is resource supplying. Okay, good. Messenger from Balaklia. Oh, that's more stone. No, not that. I want more stone. Deal. We sell more clothing. Yes, let's sell a little bit more clothing. That's good. Okay, well, there's the first thing going with shoes. There's the second one going with some buckwheat. Nice. Get a decent one at least, but bad time to buy a computer though. Bad RAM and storage prices. Yeah, well, you never know when they will either go up or down. You missed it, no problem. I did not tag you. I'm fine, just one lazy Sunday. Some gaming, some reading, and some watching the news. The least pleasant occupation today. Yeah, that's why I usually skip the news, but... More detailed answer than last time, but you deserved it for asking twice. Ah, thank you, thank you. Well, now I read it, so here we are. Yeah, I do miss answers sometimes. I'm very sorry about that, but I try to do my best. But nice that you had a lazy Sunday. I mean, those can be real nice. Especially if they're ahead of a busy week of work again. How's work, by the way? Everything cool and settled now and nice again, or... Okay, these are all working. They are really making flour, and we still have pretty much a lot of wheat. But we have not a lot of flour. Actually, none. So they're really selling the flour all the time. The villagers really love the flour. That's good. Well, no fishing done, but they should just be drying the fish or making nets. Well, they're not really making excess nets. They all have a net though, so that's good. But yeah, they should be picking up threads for the nets. But don't we have threads yet? No, none to spare. Okay. Did I set up a storage for threads? Yes, okay. We're out of hemp again, probably. We buy hemp? No. So one thing could be another farm soon for some extra hemp. Okay, we're still short on stone. 256, but I believe there is stone on the way. 279, and we need 256. So we get all the stones now. That's good. That means that after that stone is delivered, they can finish it and they can actually start to brew beer before the next harvest comes in. And this one will be, well, it's already over the top full, so there's still some barley in here, so it will be nice to finally make that come to good use. Can't make this one yet, though. We need another 2,400 stones. Well, buying 200 at a time doesn't really speed that up, but okay. Okay, stones are in here. They're coming to pick them up now. 256, and we're good. My work is cool. Getting paid to play around with computers. Had to shut up concerning decent computers. We are thinking about buying a 5 to 100k GPU box at work. Oh, wow. I bet Rodog will want to play on that. That's nice. Alright, winter's going away. And I'm now waiting for the stones here to come in. True, Kev, true, Kev. Just get a good starter one, and then from there on you can always upgrade if you want to. Right, the ladies are sewing in a new batch of hops, and since we have more barley than hops, I think that will be most needed. I believe they need batches equal, so could be that... Okay, just another 106 stones, but they don't need all the... they do need all the stones in the beginning already for the foundation, so we have to wait till all the stones are there. Me! See, I told you, Rodog would like to play on a computer like that. I would be fine with a cheap 20k box, but my boss wants the big one, and he is doing the policies. Yeah, you gotta hate your boss, man. Look at this, people. How the foundations are all just looking great and well placed and stuff. That's all the details in this game. Somebody's taking their time to bring the stones, though. Are you carrying stones, sir? Yep, he's carrying stones. Nice. Still can't build this because they can only finish it once the stones are there. I'll be okay with a 20k box too. Well, you know, if somebody comes up with a briefcase filled with 20k, I'm happy too. It doesn't have to be a 20k GPU. Not anything to sell. Do we need any of this still? Ooh, we still don't have a lot of meat. So they really bought the meat that we got. So let's buy some more. Might as well just get like 500 window glass to put in so that we have some to spare. In case we do get some good stone, then we can go build some row houses. Alright, here comes the brewery. I'm just going to focus on this for now. This is all that we're building. So let's see how they built this big brewery. Should be nice. Well, nice briefcase with 20k. I'd like that, especially now that we have plans to get moving and get a new house. I could use that. My PC at home wasn't upgraded since 2014 and still fine with me. Well, then I guess you got a pretty good one in 2014. And, you know, it depends on what you want to do with it. Alright, there comes more and more of the brewery and some scaffolding. Let me move around so we can see the real insides now. Now busy with the scaffolding. And then they should soon start constructing again. Look at how many actions they actually have to do to build this whole structure. It's so cool. I could do some enzyme folding with it. Okay. Right, here comes the chimney. Well, they're making the chimney grow. They're not even halfway in yet. That's how much work this is. But it's a nice job, and it's nice that we get the brewery up now. Provide some booze for the town. Guess these are beams for either some upstairs storage or for a whole second floor. That was the same as mine, but it got a short in the motherboard and a connection to the power button. Ah, yeah. As long as computers are working, it's nice, but as soon as they really break down and something goes bad, then yeah. Sometimes it's easier to get a new one than to replace parts in a very old computer. Because you end up replacing almost all your parts, which basically adds up to buying a new computer. Okay, they're going to put up the roofing now. All the beams go in so that the roof can be properly attached. More and more beams, more and more beams. I guess all the stonework is done. We just need the roof now, and then they will plaster it and it'll be nice and white. It's more economical to let it go, Sally. Yeah, I get that. Okay, there comes the roof. The roof, the roof, the roof is on the building. There we are. Nice. We get some white lines, but that's okay. That'll work itself out. Let's put in some peoples. They can use charcoal to fire it up. We probably have to get a charcoal burner here, though, but that should be okay. Because charcoal is now pretty far out. So let's get some charcoal piles. Yeah, we can put those right next to this. That's okay. I can use these carts anyway to get it in. Okay, let's put up a charcoal pile there. Let's put up a charcoal pile there. I'm actually going to connect this one to the building so that these can use the carts extensively to get all the resources that they need and get going with making beer. Who doesn't want that? 2 white lines though. They're annoying, but it happens. We can also see that they're now going to build the 3rd house out here. And then our nice new area will start to take shape. Cool. We're really getting somewhere today. I like it. Food is okay. As soon as we start to produce beer, they can put it in here. We can sell it as well as in the tavern, of course, so that we can sell it at both places. Don't like the white line, but it is what it is. This will also help to get new resources in here so that the farm is really empty. Yep, they're getting the stuff in. Actually, this is all the charcoal already, so they were fast with that. Let me find another charcoal pile. Down here was the industry, yes. And do apply to all because of the pricing. So that now these should be filled up faster and they can really start to burn. Since they only need 500 for the batch, having it close will be worth it. So that's good. Worked with Dutch power cows on it. One time they were even #1 in the world thanks to letting the computers 24/7 run for about 4 years. Oh wow. £1,000 an hour at my private energy bill. Oh wow. Well, good luck with that. Hey, Body Shot! Welcome in. Good morning to you then, I guess. How are you? Hope all is well. Hemp seeds. Ah, that means that we can get the seed guy. Where are you? Oil workshop. We can make oils. Different types of oils. Now, since we have industries here, we still have an area to fill with industry. We might as well just get the oil workshop out here. This is actually an open area, so why not put it straight here so that the street aligns again. Let's get the oil workshop so that we can get rid of the hemp seeds and all. And make sure that we start selling that too. Now here we're trying to sell some dried fish, but we don't have that much fish, so it doesn't get sold anyway. So can I get hemp oil? Yes, okay. So then we will just sell the hemp oil out here after this area gets ready. Off to work today. Ooh, well, hope you have an okay day then. Make sure you look after yourself. Ah, first batch is working, drying hops and malting the barley. And they're now collecting the resources for the next run. And what's this? Ah, that's the winter barley. Cool. Let's hope we get some good yield again. We have only done it 1 year, I believe, the winter barley. So we can now probably... Can we only see... Oh, we can only see its barley, but we only have winter barley. So last year we produced 5,000 winter barley. That's a lot of barley. That's good stuff. I like it. I've got to head out. I'm glad I caught some of the stream. Breakfast is calling. Alright, you have a good breakfast, Anime. Thanks so much for joining. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Have a good one when you're working again. Just keep your mind on the paycheck and it'll be worth it. Your town looks great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Trying to do my best here. We're now building this new area, which probably shows better when I do this. It's going to look like this. Hopefully it'll be functional and interesting. And then once it's done, we're going to plant some more trees and all. Another little different area, hopefully. We're so filled up on salt that... might as well sell some more soon. We sell it? Nope, not in there at least. Not going to sell shoes. We still have plenty of buckwheat, so let's sell that. Let's sell some more charcoal. That's always good money. Not going to sell that. Not going to sell apples. So, yeah, we don't have apples in the export stock, so I can't even sell those. Okay. Yep, we are going to get another batch of iron since we can't produce any on our own map. But hey, we are okay. As long as we are somewhat between 2,000 and 3,000, I'm always fine with it. I'm not trying to make a lot of money. The more money you have, the less money goes around in your town. So, I don't know. There's no real need to make a lot of money as a town. Ah, the first batch is fermenting now. Second one just needs some water. You know what? Might also get a few wells here then. I think that's a little bit in the way, so I am going to place the wells on this side so that they're out of the way, because I want this to be kind of like a street. But yeah, with those 2 wells, that will speed things up too. Oh wow, they're building 2 houses almost at the same time. Means that they were waiting on some resources on the first house, and the second house already got them. So then they started working on the second one, which is interesting. But yeah, they have everything now, so they can finish this one and then quickly also finish the next one. And there's a little girl here going to say goodnight, so I'll be turning the audio off for a second. I'll be right back. And we're back. And Donnie's grabbing a snack. Hopefully you get a nice snack. There we go. Well, messenger from the cart is still there. Let's sell a little bit of extra charcoal for now. They removed the well here that I had planned to get removed. So now we can put the sand pit out here for the brick makers, and then we can get rid of that one. Keep moving stuff up all the time, but I think it's worth it in the end. Alright, plenty of firewood being brought in. We do have a lot of hands around to do jobs, so that's good. As soon as there is a job that needs to be done, those free hands can do that. Second batch is now working for the beer. I believe we get about 500 beer out of a batch, so as soon as they're all busy, we get 1500 beer. That should save us money on importing more beer, so that's not a bad thing. Okay, May, and they're already harvesting. No, they're sowing in. Okay, still a mistake. You can see the plants there though. Potatoes. What's this? Buckwheat. Oh, the buckwheat is growing later than the potatoes. See, the potatoes are already here in their growth season. The buckwheat is there, so nothing bad here. This is also growing. The wheat. We still have so much wheat. It's pretty stable now. We actually have 30 flour in the storage, so they're picking it up. It's not like we still have a lot of flour left. There is some in here, though. So they are slowly accumulating enough to get it to different marketplaces. That's the good news. Although I think as soon as we get a few extra hands in town, that'll be over again. Once all these houses are done, they'll probably eat all that flour as well. Right, the oil workshop's coming together. Oh, these people, of course, have a garden house, so they should grow a little bit of their own food. Don't get crazy, though, with these small gardens. They can only grow so much, but it'll be better than nothing. Let's put 5 people in here. Why not? Let's tell them that they can fill up like that. Only seeds we have right now, as far as I know, is the hemp seeds. We don't have flax, so we don't have linseed, and we don't have sunflower, so we won't have sunflower seed. But at least we have the hemp seeds that they can now turn into hemp oil, and that can be sold in the store here. Do we have a place for that in one of these? Not so much. But we don't have cheese anyway, so let's just put in some hemp oil here too, so that they can also sell that, because I think we'll have more hemp oil than we'll get cheese. Oh, they're picking up 500 already. That's good. Thank you very much, Roadhog, for your very kind monthly payment for not watching ads. No worries though if you use an ad blocker, it's fine, it's fine. The ad market is now at an all-time low anyways for a while now, so there's not a lot of money to be made on ads. It's mostly the memberships and the gifts that make me earn some money, but it's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. We'll put it to good use. Let's see, Saltworks. Yeah, the Saltworks is not doing a lot because we have so much salt. I might actually just get a few guys out, because they probably can keep up with only 2, which should be good enough. I want to see the oil works. Ooh, 600 oil. They produce fast. Now we just have to get workers to actually transport it. Maybe even find a place to store it. Now we can probably store a little bit here. This one won't be filled up anytime soon. Let's do 1,000 in here just in case. Oh, do we have to send cheese again? You don't have to do anything, of course, but I'll never say no to your nice cheeses. Those were amazing. Iron, no. Okay, so we get a batch of Rilka in, because we're not producing enough beer yet. And we're not going to sell anything, so that's okay. At market on low, so it should have been 5 euros. Well, probably even less, you know. There's not a lot of money to be earned on YouTube ads at the moment. It's not very good. There's so many ads now everywhere. You just... On every website, every video, everywhere they can spam ads at you, they will. And they're doing it more and more as well. And that just makes it... There's so many ads nowadays that it's getting pretty cheap. And that's not so nice for content creators, because you'll make less and less money off the ads. Yeah, we can get rid of this one now because we have the new one. We'll put it right here. So at least now we get the gazebo, the other well, and then 2 more houses. So at least we grow a bit. We started with 500 population, so need at least 1 functioning tavern. Well, I think they're really drinking a lot of booze again. But we get a boat in with a lot of booze, so that should help. Oh, and we have 40 beer now. So the tavern should be functional. Yes, good. So, oh yeah, another batch is fermenting. So I think we got the, yeah, we got the first beer ready. Nice. Oh, it's already all being used. There's only 40 in here. There's only 40 left in here. All the rest is already... Wow. That's good. Oh, there's still some in here. Good. Beer and mead. Which cheese did you like the best? Ooh, I like them all very much, actually. Oh, now I have to remember. I don't remember the names. There was one with the... I don't know. It was kind of... I don't know. Spicy is not the right word, but it had a very strong taste to it. That one was really nice. But actually, they were all. We enjoyed them all. So, I mean, both me and wifey and little one, we all enjoyed those cheeses. Peas. No, there's not much to do. Okay, so this guy is already delivering goods to this house because they are waiting on the stuff for the next well. Now everything is in, so now they can come in. But they will first finish their deliveries here, and then they will all come here, build this well, and then they continue with this house. But all they need to grab now is still some thatch. All the rest should be there soon. And then, yep, the thatch is picked up too. So we should get everybody building the well and that house soon. So in conclusion, the best cheese is a present cheese. I don't know. The best cheese is a cheese you have on you now in the present, I think. That's probably it, so that you just can eat it right now. I mean, I have cheese now, but it's downstairs in the one's in the refrigerator, one is just in the dark cupboard. So I can't eat it right now, so that's not good cheese. If you have it on you now in the present, that's good. In my humble opinion, they all had a rather strong taste to it. That's true, but one had a longer lasting taste when you had it. So, like, after a really long time, you would still taste it. But you're right. They all had a pretty strong taste. But I guess, yeah, the one with all the herbs on the outside. That was so nice. They're all nice. They're all nice. I can't pick. Well, let's get the apples out. We're not going to sell any apples soon. Probably turning it all into dried fruit. And as long as we have enough storage space for that. And we do still have 5,000 storage space. How's Benny's cold? Oh, is Benny having a cold? Ah. Well, we wish you well soon, Benny. Still really enjoying the steering wheel he got me, so thanks so much for that. It's really nice on the Farming Simulator videos. So helpful and so good. Okay, what are we growing here? Not a lot of stuff, actually. I think they're eating most of it themselves, which is fine. And the rest we just resell around town with the peas and the onions, so that's good. Ah, that's what you meant with the present cheese. Okay. Yeah, well, the best cheese is present cheese. Absolutely. Okay, these can still keep up with the two of them, so that's good. We freed up 3 people that way. We need to send another messenger to Balaklia, though, to get some more stones and make sure that they keep producing more and more all the time. Chichil and Suluguni are great with beer. Ah, okay. I don't drink, so I don't know about that, but I don't need to have anything with my cheese. I just love the cheese. Well, thank you very much for that, PSV. That's very kind of you. He gets grumpy when sick, so I leave him alone till he's feeling better. But now I have to go cook some dinner for the family. Oh, nice. What are you making them? Well, you have a good one then, PSV, and say hi to the family. And we wish you all the best and have a good week. Hope you will enjoy your new supercomputer soon. Okay, so that one goes away soon. A few more houses. We only have 23 stones left. Wow. That's not a lot. Alright, they're now filling up the hole here. There, it's gone. No more sand pit. It's good, though. I want to get rid of it. And... fermenting. Ooh. No more beer in storage, but we still have 340, so it is in this storage then. We still have beer, and we're fermenting a lot more. Alright, we can now get 621 stones. That's already something. Textile, not much. Also no hemp to get there, so I don't know. Kinda want to get some extra hemp soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this farm has 12 fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so maybe... Yeah, we're not going to remove those fields, but maybe we can fit in another farm on the outskirts here at some point. Probably remove this one then, if we do that, but that could be something. Wouldn't be too bad. Oh, we might have to check our cow shits again. If some bulls grew up. Yes. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. And we can always do this one too, because this one will be matured in a month to start reproducing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is nice. 5. Okay, so we can get some more leather now. And once all tanned, that should be good. Ooh, we need more bark. Did we not make any bark anymore? Doesn't look like it. That's probably why we have an issue there. Alright, let's put this on somewhat like that. We don't have one out here, do we? No. Okay, so that's why we're not tanning a lot, because we're out of bark. Oh, good, I spotted that. There comes the bark. Yeah, we can store bark in here, so that's good. We don't have to produce too much. They can just make it in here, store it, and then we're good. I could probably just put this at like a 2000 or something. And then they'll store it in here. Yeah, that should do it. 2,000 bark incoming. They need 5,000 though, so we need a lot more, but that should be okay. Time for a beer. There is a 5 o'clock. Oh dear. There's a 5 in the clock. 1923 minus 8 is 1915. Like you need any of that to drink a beer, Roadhog. Who are you kidding? Okay, we got 2 bridges and 1, 2 here. That makes 4. You're not very rich on the bridges yet, though, so that might be another thing to improve a little bit. Might even get a little bridge out here. And then build a little living area out there. I think that might be fun. Not going to build a stone bridge, though. Because as you already know, that's no good. Because we don't have stones. Too low, too low. Might as well just go a little bit towards this one, so that they will basically match up. Oh, I think this is actually pretty cool, if we do it like this. People can get on, and they can just take a little shortcut here, instead of walking around like that. That should be interesting. And then here we can build another little area with housing. Not that we can build row houses yet, but that would be interesting. Okay, let's create something of a street out here. And do that in a manual fashion again. So I'm going to make some manual gardens out here, I think. Yeah. I have to move this a bit like this. So here we go. I'm going to set it up a little bit spacious. I don't want to always have these towns where, you know, have the all the cramped cities, basically. We also want to have some spacious stuff. There we go. And now we can probably go like this. Could go just all the way to the back. And fence it off like this. Hey, Cooper! Welcome in. Okay, this is going to be the one on this side, and then we can probably do pretty much the same out here. 1, 2, a 3 long fence, not too long, like this, and then all the way to the back. There we go. And we'll do it on this side too. And now we build our own garden houses, except they won't really have a garden because, well, we can't give them any garden stuff. But I think it's always nice to build a little bit more like this and create your own gardens and all. You will really fill up the area a little bit more than when you just place houses. That's kind of what this does, just fills the area a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's go, yes. And now we also really get the idea of a street out here. And I'm always a fan of streets. Okay. And then out here, you can give these people places to sit around and enjoy their garden. It makes for a little bit of difference. I think that's good. It's a great solution when you have too little of firewood. Ooh, what is a great solution? Bulls grow up and produce a lot of bullshit, which then mixed with straw dried is used as fuel in the trip. Ah, okay. Oh, so if you mix that all up and stuff, it will probably burn for quite a long time. Cool. Okay, then we also need some benches on this side, of course. They're not all gonna get 2. Some of them do, but some don't. Okay. Then probably a tree here and there. To make use of different trees then, of course. These are fans of maple trees. And yeah, there's not a lot of stuff that we can do though. That's why I want some extra decorations at some point, so that we just have a few more options and, I don't know, maybe get a little campfire that you can put in the backyard and those kind of things. Some more decorations to make nice gardens for the people yourself. Or maybe also designate little areas for gardens. Like in the garden houses, we do have where they sew in. I want to make little patches in here that they can actually sew in. And also have some custom gardens in here, I think. But at least we get a street now here. Where the people can walk and have fun. And then on this area, let's just go like this. So that this will really feel like a street a bit. Okay, I wonder how it looks, but we'll see. There is a market. Where? Here's a market, so they can either go this way or that way to the market soon. It's a bit far out though, so we have to make sure that they can really reach it and get everything that they need. But other than that, should be okay. And I think we can build a well here for them. Yep, that will be good. They're now going to try and build this brewery, but we don't have the stones for it, so that's not going to work. So I am going to let them deliver some goods to it now. And then when that's done, we're going to move this to the back of the line until we get enough stone. But that might take a bit. So until then, we're not really going to bother ourselves too much with the extra brewery. Do we have some beer in store now, though? Yep, 1780. So we already make quite a bit of beer. Oh, they actually already start to construct it for a little bit. But that's not going to work out. Oh, well. Let's just move it. I want to get this new area done. Now that we can. The brothers are back to normal, bringing home friends now when it have been plus degrees a few days. So much snow is gone, so peace home. But friends coming back now. Well, you might have thought that some of those friends that they bring also kind of died out or went into their burrows and won't show themselves anymore for a while. But I guess they're still coming in now. And now I've passed 4K hours in Ostriv. Wow. Past 4K hours. Oh, let me quickly check how many hours I have right now. Ostriv, where are you? I have 635 hours. So, you know. Pretty far out from where you are. Man, that is a lot. This farm is filled up now too. Probably because we simply don't have the hands to get it all sorted out. Messenger from Merefa. Yeah, let's sell some buckwheat. Let's sell some salt. Definitely sell some salt since we have so much. Also going to buy hemp though, because we really need it for threats and all. Also to keep the fishing boats going. And we do have 40 threats in store now, but we need a lot more. Actually wonder if we still... See, we have 2 out of fishing nets, and there's just a bit of threats incoming to fix that, so... I've set it to 250, but we don't even have those. We do want the fish to flow in. And all the people in your Ostriv towns, I say it is a lot of life. Yeah. Well, he built a 4,000 Ostriv town. That's nice. Hey Björn, good to see you. How are you doing? It has been a while. Happy New Year. Hope you have a nice, wonderful, healthy and prosperous New Year. Thanks so much for your very, very, very long ongoing support. That's very much appreciated. Wow, all of our farms are filling up. Aren't we not? Oh yeah, we should get the barley in here. You know what, let's do... this to all of them, so that all of the storages can now use some extra hands every now and then. The farm should still be the first to be used, because the farm pays 150%, and a storage will only pay 100%. So they are much more likely to go to the farms as soon as they can. But now at least if they can't do any work on the farms, they will quickly start to fill out these. As you can see here, they're bringing in 400 and 300. So that we can... actually go. See, now we have some more room on this farm, and now the people can actually bring in more of the harvest. So that's good. I like it. My town crashed, so did a restart. Now 1.6k people in town, 40-year-olds, so a long way to 200 years. That's true. This town is still only 13 years old. So we started out with like 23 people. We've built this all up, and that only in 13 years. Why does this people need extra food? Oh, we might not be selling the right foods out here. There's no peas. Let's sell some extra buckwheat then. There's no cheese. Let's sell some potatoes then, so that we have the right foods out here for them. And they will actually be out of trouble. Because right now... oh, they're out of trouble already. Okay, so they bought some good foods. Oh, they did the harvest of... oh, they harvested their own plot. Good. That saved it. Nice. Oh, good. Nice to see you. Yeah, well, nice to have you on too. Very nice. I'm glad to hear all is good. Hope it stays that way the whole year. What have you been up to lately? There is a lot of milk in here. What's the dairy? Oh, we need some extra hands in the dairy. That's it. So that they can make more cheese. We should be selling cheese at least at one point, which is probably here. Yeah, we took that out too, probably. Yeah, I think so. I don't think we're now selling cheese anywhere, actually. Oh, here we are still selling cheese. Good. Well, then it works. This area is now done. We can see these houses were built before the sowing season, so they were actually sown in. These were all built after, so these don't have a garden yet. They will, as soon as next year's sowing season start, but for now, they won't. Not a problem though, it'll be fine. Oh, they're building a new house out there now, that's cool. Fermenting, mashing, so these are busy. Get almost 2,000 beer. They're bringing in the barley and the hops. Okay, well, it's going well, it's going well. Dutchman not selling cheese. Nope, keeping it all for myself. Yeah, it's highly unlikely Dutchman not selling cheese, but we need some more to really sell it. We have 1,500 cow hides, so we were really slacking on the tanning. It's now starting to pick up a little bit, but we still have 5,000 leather in here for the shoemaker. We just missed the threads. I think we need to store some leather somewhere, are we? These bricks and lime. We have a little bit of space in here, but not much. 5,000 is just needed for one batch. So we do need another storage place. Or, oh, we have one out here, I think. Don't we? No, not there. Close to one of the marketplaces, there should be one. And otherwise, we'll just build one. Pretty centralized in town, where they can store a lot of shoes. Yeah, we don't have shoes, clothing, and all that kind of stuff storage anywhere, as far as I can tell right now. Let's go over to warehouses. Iron, lime, bricks, barley hops, beer, empty, cowhide bark tallow, hemp threads, fishing nets, iron, salt. Ah, here we have one. See, we do have one. Clothes, warm clothes, and shoes, but not leather. But that's obvious because all of the leather needs to go here to be made into shoes. So I guess building a warehouse here to store the leather will fix all of that. So let's do that straight away. Hey Mike, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Playing the TCG trading card game while watching. Nice, nice. Hope you enjoy. What day are you on? How far are you in the game? I know Jessica's already very far in the game, but she streams it. She has a huge, impressive store. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you have fun doing that, and thanks so much for joining. That's really appreciated. Right, this house gets built too. And hopefully we really get the feel of a little area here, and then we can just extend it. Although the gardens will get smaller here when we continue. Let me see if we can actually make this go a bit nicer or not. Will be a lot smaller gardens though. I have to really place these back a bit to make it happen. Yeah, in order to make this happen, we get an open space in here. Kinda don't really like that though. It's a bit too much. This would be better. Then we might just have to leave this one not so much turned if we want to do that. Let's find a slightly smaller house with not a big thing in front. Do we have that? Not really. Okay, well we can go like this then. Okay, and then now how can we can probably do one like this, and then we'll just have one less house on this side. That's probably it. So they won't all be aligned, but Lurk mode, gotta cut my hair. Wow, lots have happened since you stopped streaming. You have hair now, that's cool. You can actually cut it. Wow, it must have grown long. Well, you do that. You have a good one cutting your hair. Just joking, of course. Alright, that's it. So this should be a little bit better than how I started it out. I have no sound. Thank you very much. I was muting every now and then because of my cough, but apparently I didn't press it good enough to turn it back on. Thank you very much for letting me know. I told that I was making fun with the supercomputer. Of course, compared to my computer, your 1000K GPU, CPU will be a supercomputer, but I know it's not really a supercomputer. Already too many bridges. No way. If you want to have a somewhat efficient town, you need bridges. And I like it this way. This is pretty neat. It will fit in with the landscape like this and with the roads that we have. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Another winter already. Oh, that's interesting. See how that goes. It was nice and quiet. Well, you know, you can just turn off the audio if you want, Road Dog. If you want to be historically correct. I don't want to be historically correct. We have another town that is somewhat historical, but there's already a lot to complain about in that town. So yeah, I'm not going to try and be historically correct, because I won't be. It's just fun, people. Let's enjoy ourselves. It is the sound of silence. But I probably better not sing. Hey, Mr. Teds. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Turn off the audio and run Ostriv in the background for the music. Yep. Yep. Although I have the music on, but just very soft, so it doesn't get too much in the way when I talk. I can put it up a bit if you want, but... Alright, plenty of hay. Our oxen are doing good. Should probably check if no oxen died so far. It doesn't look like it. They're all still functional, so that's good. Our farms are also pretty young, and our town is pretty young, so they probably didn't die yet, so that's good. I have to make sure that we can replace them at some point, though, but we're good now. I think, actually, we can set these to optimize the livestock pools. And then we'll put a manager in here. And then this one will make sure that if an oxen dies somewhere, that it will be replaced. So that's probably the way to go. Village house done. So this area now starts to take shape too. I mean, look at this. I like it. It's pretty neat. Different looking area again. Nah, I keep the music that way. The first thing I do with any game is turn down the music to about 20%. Yep, same here usually. And especially, of course, when streaming. Otherwise you won't hear anything except me talking, and that's not always the way it should be. Alright, we need to store some leather in here, so let's do that. Because if the music gets into the way from what I'm doing, then yeah, that's not good. Although on in my spare time, I do play quite a bit of Europa Universalis 5 now. I did turn the music down a little bit, but that's such great music in there that I keep it on all the time. It's Andreas Waldertoft usually makes great gaming music, and they use a real orchestra and stuff to record all those songs, and they're so good. I can listen to that for hours. I usually put some of that music up when I do some household chores and all, so that's great. Alright, turn the audio back on because I was coughing again. Probably keep this a 2-hour stream because I seem to keep coughing all the time, so might have to save my throat a little bit. Okay, let's check. What do we have? We have produced 10,000 apples. We have only a few in store. We have produced 6,500 beer. We still have 4,300 in store. We are still producing more buckwheat than we actually sell, so that's good. We have a lot of dried fruit, and we still produce more dried fruit than we sell, so that's good. Plenty of drinking water and all. Fishing nets, we have 3, which is not a lot, so we might need some extra there. And then onions and peas, well, we pretty much buy what we sell, so that works out. Potatoes, that's one that I want to check. Because right now we produce almost as many potatoes as we sell. But the year before we produced a lot more. So it depends on the year and on the fields probably. We have a little bit of perishing. So we are still good on the potatoes. But we might have to keep an eye on that. And that might just turn at some point. And then we might need to build an extra farm for potatoes. We can probably combine that with hemp. You take a look at it. Potatoes and hemp can be combined, so that would also generate the extra hemp that we need for all the clothing and threads and all. So that will actually be a good one if we can do that at some point. I'm again going to destroy these logs to help them get rid of everything in here. I'll probably just tell them to... well, we can get rid of all the small trees, but I should tell them to really get rid of all the trees out here. That way, we get this whole area cleared. And when it's all cleared, we'll remove this one and place it somewhere else. And we can use this whole area for another farm. Nice on the outskirts. I like that. That should be good. Keeping coughing is better than to keep coughing all the time. True, true. Although, I keep coughing all the time, but that's my work. I just carry them and put them in a grave. But yeah, true, you're right. So, but yeah, I'll keep coughing probably all evening, but should probably not stress my voice too much in my throat. Another one for the brewery, but we still are very short on stones. Although they brought in some extra bricks and all, so that's already the good news. Coffin or caffeine. I'll leave that to all of you. We need more hops. Oops, are we completely out of hops? Yeah, okay, so we still have barley, but it's all taken out of this farm. That's the good news. We are filled up on flour, though, so let's expand our little windy operation here. Yeah, they can remove a tree for it. That's fine. Okay, let's go and expand that operation so we get more flour. Filled up on wheat now, though. But that's good. These farms are really emptying out now. I'm happy with that. Yep. Okay, so another house comes in. 582 people, so we're getting close to 600. We grew almost, well, we already grown 82 people today, and we're not even done yet, so might be even more. A Dutch won 3 million on the lottery this weekend, so he decided to donate a quarter of it to charity. Now he only has 2,999,999.75. Well, that sounds like a typical Dutch guy. That's a way to buy a good feeling. Well, I donated some of my earnings to charity. That's how we Dutchies roll. So is dinner already now, PSV? Did you have your dinner already? And what did you make? Build up on bricks. We now have some leather in here, although not a lot. We're making shoes again. I think we're starting to pick up a little bit on the threads. And then, oh, still 2,000 cowhides in there. We have 3,900 cowhides. We should probably get an extra tanner soon. Messenger from Merefa. Well, let's sell 181 buckwheat. The salt's nice to sell, though. We make some money on that. Can buy some more hemp. Do we have room for a tanner in here? I don't think so. But just bear with me for a second. Don't have room for another one to just place it here, or it should be like this. I don't really like the look of that. But I think if we get rid of the thatchery, we have another one there already, so why not? We might actually be able to put another one in, and then it's also close to the other storages. So I think what I'm going to do is take these ladies out so that nothing happens. No, not make empty. Let's just destroy all the resources. We have plenty. Now let's destroy this building. And then we can build another tanner here. Or maybe if we do it right, we can even place 2 extra. One for sheep and another one for the tan for this. Or just 2 to get through with all the leather. The more we do, the more shoes we get. We have 2,500 shoes right now. So we should be able to sell shoes as soon as the guy from Derkachi comes in. But tagging myself is great. Oh, wow, that's a new one. Dinner's finished. It was quite tasty. Nice. What did you make? Sorry, YouTube just crashed. Oh, wow. Well, glad it's still working here, though. Lots and lots of filled storages. Kind of like that, because that means that we have an abundance of stuff and we're not short on anything. I'm going to send a trader to Balaklia to get some more stones. We need to keep that going, so we need to keep buying stones in order to get that supply up there. Same with the charcoal. Every time the guy comes from Derkachi, make sure you sell your charcoal. That will get the demand up there. And that will be helpful. Beef and rice. Nice. Well, hope you really enjoyed. Alright, we have 150 threads in here now, which is good. They're doing the last batch of dried fish, and then they make fishing nets. I think as soon as one of these guys comes in, they will also start to get another batch going. And here they're making another batch of fishing nets too, which will supply that boat, and hopefully they can make some more. They should be able to make more at one go, but you need... I think they only need 10 threads to make a fishing net. Can they only make one at a time? I don't think so. Yep, there's another batch. Oh, it's 50 threads for a fishing net. So this one can make a few more as well. Okay, village house done. Now they're going to build the wooden bridge further. This one still needs 2 fishing nets to just get the boats going in the spring again, which it's almost already spring again, so hope they keep working. Alright, messenger to Balaklia. We get 800 stones now, so it is starting to pick up. We can also sell a bit of clothing. Do we need iron? Yeah, we need more iron to make sure that we don't run out. Okay, so this will cost us a little bit of money in total, but it's okay. We have okay money. Alright, another fishing net. Here's another fishing net. Yep, they're not that fast, but it's working. Filled up, filled up, filled up. Oh, look at the houses here now. Here comes another bridge. Always necessary for efficiency reasons. They have to walk too far. Things will go so slow. So we need it. But it will be fine. Now I want beef stroganoff with rice. Yeah, nice. Nice. Don't talk about too much about food, people, or I want to go have some food. 20 more stones. 24 more stones. Deal. That's really the downside of these maps, that there's just not a lot of resources on them in terms of the stones and all, so. But we're only busy for 14 years now, and the demand is, or the supply is already going up in Balaklia, so just a couple more years and we'll get some good stones from them. If we look here now, though, we still need 756 stones. We still have nothing in storage, so we only get those stones that we ordered, which is 800. So we won't be even halfway in what we need yet, but well, we're getting somewhere. Just have to be patient. And we produce enough beer so far. Although now the production stopped because we are out of the hops. That's not so good. But other than that, it's okay. Now, thinking of that, we might actually just get another hop yard going. Maybe not the full size. But even if it's not the perfectly full size, it can still be very useful. Can't build it underwater. I know, but if we still build one like this right here, we still get quite a bit more. We can make some nature out here and a sitting area and all that, or maybe some carts. And we do get the extra hops that we need, so I'm actually going to do that. It's already the end of February though. Kind of see if we can quickly get this done so that they actually have a shot at sowing it in. Cooper knows by heart. Planting season is March to May, so it should be done before May. So they should be able to sow this in. And then after they also harvested it, we can set it up in the regular schedule with this one. Because here the workers are ideally placed, but it's not going to happen in that one. And they still have to get all the resources here, which is just wood, nails, and a bit of thatch. So it's not that bad, but they have to get it. We did get the windmill though. And now we have to make sure that we do apply to all and apply to all for the resource supply. Still almost filled up, and we still have a total of 11,000 wheat. So we're good. And just a few more trees to go, and all the trees here are gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trees to go, and all the trees are gone. And we can make room for an extra farm out here. Nice. Okay, all the resources are picked up. There come the carts. See, they're now using this bridge already. So this is the fastest route. So building that bridge did work out already. It's helping. Beef stroganoff is the way to make very lean meat as tender as pork. Ooh, okay. Well, you know about all of that. You're probably the best cook of us all. Right, that's my part of the haircut done. Okay, so what's the other part going to be then? 800 wood and thatch left. But thatch is only needed at the end. So they can already start constructing it. It's just that it's the sowing season, so we have a few less builders. Because they will be busy doing all the sowing on the farms and all the plowing and all. Actually, is there... Yeah, see, they're sowing in April, plowing. I don't think there's actual sowing. Yeah, there's the barley's been sown in March. But we don't have regular barley, so we have nothing to do in March. So actually, with the whole new farming system, of course, we can tell these guys to get out in April and not in March. And do the same for these guys. Go out in April. We'll get a few less then, but that's okay. We can handle that. Here comes the hop yard. And now that it's done, let's just do apply to all. These might actually now be able to sow this in March as well. If we can get the ladies in quick enough. And then they can just fully get into the whole rotation system that we have already. That'll be nice. Yes, she will do the back and the sides. Ah, okay. Are all your cheeks and ears in place? Yeah, there's blood pouring everywhere, but other than that, it's all good. Okay, they're doing the sewing in. So nice that even on this you have detailing. So right now you hardly see any plants, but as soon as they start to grow, you will slowly see plants wrapped around these stakes, and it always baffles me with the amount of detail in the game. Sometimes I just want to zoom in even closer so that we can really take a look at one. But at some point you will really start to see that the plants will start to grow and you will see them go on these stakes. It's so cool. Okay, they're busy with it. Sowing. We're not even near the end of March, so they should be able to finish it. This one is growing. This one is growing. How old was she? Oh dear. $590 people. 10 to go, and we've grown by 100. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, this one is still sowing, it says. These two are still getting out there to do more work. Can they finish it now? That's the big question. I don't think so, because she stopped out here. So they probably still have this area to do. Ah, this one is still working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they do 8 steaks. Okay. Can she do another 8? Yep. Alright, it's now growing, so they're done too. Perfect, that works. So, yep, only in March, July, and August. And now we might already be able to see, if we zoom in on these, that the actual plants start growing. No, I don't see them yet. Well, at least I wanted to get the hop yard ready, which was very good. Now that we have that, we get the extra hops this year to make more beer. This one should now soon be ready. And we can do another apply to all when it's done. There it is. Okay, apply to all and apply to all. That will get us some extra flour. Do we actually have some flour to store already? Nope. So we're still using it up as well. Oh, did I miss this trader? I think so. I kind of wanted stuff though. I want some meat. We do have some beer now, but I also want some meat to make sure that we don't run out. Anything else? Nope. Okay, there we go. Oh, luckily I caught it in time. Okay, the winter barley is already still growing, of course. This one will all be sown in April. And this one is also growing. Nice. This one will be a fallow field. Messenger from Derkachi. Let's sell no more charcoal. That's some good money. Should have some more shoes now. Yes. I'm actually going to sell 1,000 shoes now that we can. Let's sell a little bit of buckwheat. Let's sell some regular clothing. Do we need more iron? No. We don't need anything else right now, so that's good. Except that I need to change the amount of shoes now to 1,000, I think. We can do that. Oh, they took away the thing here. There's just some wood left. Are they picking it all up? Not destroying it. Really make empty. Come on, let's get rid of all this stuff. So that we can build the extra tanner here before I forget it. Now, this won't be a nice place, so we have to place it... I think we'll just place one in here. That should do the trick. But we have to get the wood out first. There's still some left. 60. Oh, somebody's coming to pick it up. Let's wait until it's gone. $40 liters. Wow. A 40-liter keg of beer. That's a lot of beer. Okay, so we are able to place it here. So let's just do that. Get it done. And make sure that we do the extra cow hides. Tanning. We still have 2,000 though. So it's already getting a little bit less now that we really make the bark again. And this is really working out. We have 1,100 leather now. And that's the good thing because the leather doesn't spoil. The cow hides do. So we're moving forward. Ooh, out of firewood. Do we sell firewood here? We should. Yes, there's firewood in there. But I already see that it won't hurt to have another firewood place so that we get some extra. And given that I keep coughing all the time, we're going to put this one to an end. It has been over 2 hours, which is my regular stream time. I try to do 3-hour streams now, but only when I'm able to. And right now my throat doesn't really want to do that today. So, we made progress though, 591 people, so we grew by 91. We got some extra industries, we now produce our own beer. And, well, we built a few new neighborhoods. We have the beer up here, extra hop yard. We have built this whole new neighborhood. We have built this new neighborhood. So we did some work. We actually have an oil maker now. So that's all working out. Now that I think of it, I should quickly... Oh, there's already 1,000 oil in there too. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, that's all working out. So I'm just going to say thank you all so much for being here. It is very much appreciated. I always love the chats and all. You're all so nice, so respectful. Always in for a good chat. So I really appreciate that. I wish you all a great week. Have a lot of fun. And enjoy what you do. Whatever you're going to do. Stay healthy. I'll be back on Wednesday, I think. We're going to continue our Planet Crafter. See how far we can get. And there'll be 1, 2, maybe 3 videos up this week. Just as many as I can make that are good enough. So you'll see. And, well, you know, wish you all the best. See you soon. Love ya. And bye-bye. Oops.